morning, Kathy from Kathy Beauty Care Chats tagged me, and she wanted me to do the my favorite skincare dash my favorite skincare from each category tag. So I'm going to follow along with her list that she provided. I'll put her link in the description box so you can see what products she talked about. The first thing on her list is cleansers. I'm just going to say that my favorite cleanser is just splashing cool water on my face and patting my face with a fluffy soft towel. If I don't have makeup on my face, I don't use soap on my face. So in the morning, my skincare routine to begin with is to go in the bathroom, splash my face, and pat it dry. And I feel like that removes the skincare enough. It suits my needs in the morning to do that. So that's my favorite cleanser is tap water. The next category is toners. My favorite toner is this by Nudu. When I had my old channel, they contacted me and wanted me to try their product and talk about it on my channel if I liked it. And I did like it. With the influx of so many products, trying new things, it got shuffled to the back. Well, then when my skin started getting sensitive, I started going through my products to find out, see if I could go back to gentler products that I was using in the past. And I came back across this again. I think they're under a different name now. I'll have to let you know. But it's natural beauty, heals and softens all skin types, and it's a reviving toner, and it smells fruity. It feels good. It doesn't sting. And I've been using this for a couple of weeks now. And at night, as my nighttime routine, I wash my face, double cleanse my face, pat it dry, use this, and then I'll show you some more in a little bit. But that's my favorite toner is Nudu, and I'll leave a link for you in the description box of their new name. My favorite mask. My favorite mask is Epionce Enriched Firming Mask. And you can use it for, you know, put it on in the morning and do a few chores and come back and rinse it off. Or you can wear it to seal in any treatments that you put on at night. Or you can wear it alone at night. I often do that. This is by Epionce, and it's called Enriched Firming Mask. It's a blue mask. There's not much... I use this sparingly. When I feel parched, I'll put a nice thick layer on while I'm watching TV, and I'll sleep in it. Sometimes I layer it over a serum. Sometimes I just wear it by itself. But that's my favorite mask. The next category is serum, and my favorite serum by far is the Is Clinical Hydra Serum, and I have this size. I wear it either at night to sleep in, or sometimes I use it as a primer under my foundation, and it makes my foundation sit beautifully, and it also adds a glow. And I have normal to dry skin. My favorite makeup remover is Bioderma, and I use the Sensibio H2O, and I use it with the Equate Beauty Cotton Rounds. And I've talked to you about 5 non-luxury items. I'll link that video right here. The 5 non-luxury items that I love. But to remove my makeup, I love this. It doesn't sting my skin. It gets everything off. It's just really practical. The next category is eye cream. And this is a new eye cream that I've discovered. Turns out I had it all along. It was in my bedside table, but I was not using it. It is the Lancome Absolue Eye Premium. It just smells, see how thick it is? It's creamy. It's not a gel. It's creamy. It just smells like product. It doesn't have perfume in it. And I dot it right in here. Has not caused any irritation. It doesn't wick into my eyes. I love it. I feel like my under eyes are smooth. I have no crepiness underneath my eyes. Love this product, and when this sample runs out, I'm going to go purchase the full size for sure. I lie to you not. I'm really going to do it. The next category is acid. My favorite acid is Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Salicylic Acid, all skin types. Love this. Creates radiant, even-toned skin, reduces redness and builds collagen, unclogs and diminishes enlarged pores. When do I use this? If I find that my skin is looking dull, after I rinse my face in the morning with cold water and I pat it dry, I put on, with a cotton round, a generous amount of this and let it sit and brush my teeth or whatever. And then or I go do something. I go do a chore. I leave it on a little bit. Believe it or not, it's a little bit sticky and filmy. So I go do a chore, I do something, and then I come back and I don't scrub it off. I just splash my face with water and pat it dry again, and that gets rid of the film. And you'll notice on your cotton round that it literally picks up dead skin. You could do it like on your chest or something, and it picks, anywhere you wipe it, it picks up dead skin cells. So I'll look especially flawless and smooth on the mornings that I use the Paula's Choice Salicylic Acid. I don't use it every day. I don't like to continuously exfoliate because I don't want to get my skin angry. I feel like to represent myself as a makeup artist, I need to have a pretty complexion every day. I don't need to show up on a job with angry skin, then, because I'm sure that would alarm a client. Whatever she's using, I don't want to use that because I don't want to be flaky and dry and crepey and inflamed for my wedding. So I need to have dewy, happy skin every time I go in. So I'm very careful with active ingredients. Anti-Ager is the next category. This is going to go against everything you hear from everyone else. I do not use Retin-A. Pat and I, our usual routine is to eat 1 meal a day and do intermittent fasting. We eat 1 meal a day, and it's usually around 4 or 5, and after we finish that, we don't eat anything else until the next day, except for our lattes in the morning. So it's really not 1 meal a day. It's really like 2 meals a day. But if I find that I'm starting to look worn down and just not looking as radiant as I usually do, I'll do a 24, 48, or 72 hour fast where when I do that, all I do is drink black coffee in the morning and then Don't eat anything the rest of the day. Same thing the next day. And and when you do a true fast where you don't take any calories in, your body kicks into autophagy and it starts cleaning up damaged and old cells. And I find that I look more radiant and my eyes sparkle more. I just look overall, my eyes look clearer. So that's my anti-aging practice. It's probably heretical, but I didn't want to lie to you. I don't use Retin-A, and that's what I do for anti-aging, is an occasional fast. All right, in the next category, hopefully I won't say anything else that seems completely outrageous to you. The next category is day cream. This won't be outrageous. I like the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I have a small one because of whatever reason. Absolutely love this. I use it under my makeup as a primer. The foundation that I'm using right now, they probably were formulated to dovetail perfectly together, is the Clinique Even Better Refresh. These two together make a beautiful finish, and I used this on a Mother of the Bride this past weekend. The photographer told her to find a makeup artist that used airbrush. So when they came for their trial, on the Mother and the Bride, I used airbrush. And because that's why they came to me, I followed their wishes and gave them both airbrush foundation. If asked pointedly, what foundation do you recommend for me for the wedding? For the Mother, I do not recommend the airbrush unless they're really oily. Back to the story. A couple of days before the wedding, post makeup trial, the Mother said that she felt uncomfortable in the airbrush. It felt like a mask, and she felt like it made her look older. I could have told her that at the trial, but then she would have thought I was trying to, you know, cut my costs. So on wedding day, I used the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and I used the Even Better Refresh, and set her face with the MAC Prep and Prime in lavender, and her complexion was beautiful and dewy. It was creamy. It didn't look crepey like a mask. Anyway, so that's my favorite daytime moisturizer, is the Dramatically Different Gel. At night, I'm using the Nudu. It's under a different name. I'll put the new name and a link to their website in the description box. It's Nudu Gentle Moisturizer, Anti-Aging Normal Skin. Love this. It may have some active ingredients in it. You can read about it. It has hyaluronic acid. Apply morning and night. Well, I don't use it morning and night. I only use it at night. And I plan to repurchase that and the complete set of the Nudu, because it feels good. It doesn't sting. I don't wake up with flaking and irritation. My skin looks dewy. After I splash my face with cool water in the morning, the plumpness stays there. I don't feel tight. So I've been very happy with that. So that's my nighttime moisturizer, is the Nudu. The next category is moisturizing mists. I'll just show you some of what I have in my collection. This Marine Boosting mist I like. I haven't had to buy a full-size one because the girls that send me products have kept me in stock with these. Of course, I'll link all the products that I mentioned in the description box. I'm not even certain that they still sell this, but if they do, I really like this. That's what I used today to set my foundation and knock down the powdery look. It smells good, it feels good, and I think it leaves a pretty finish. The next category is neck creams. I don't use a neck cream on a regular basis. I have one in my collection on my bedside table. It's the Microderm Neck and Decollete Rejuvenating Complex by Neocutis. If you need a neck cream and you have an opportunity to get your hands on this product, I would. It has one of these dispensing things like this. Highly recommend it. Before I started the ketogenic diet and things were starting to look crepey, I feel like the ketogenic diet improves the elasticity in your skin. Since the ketogenic diet improves the elasticity in my skin, I haven't noticed as much crepiness under here on my wattle. So it just got lost in the shuffle and I quit using it. But if I were to use a neck cream, this is the one that I would use. It's the Neocutis Microderm Neck and Decollete Exfoliant. I do have a favorite one and one that I'm currently using, and I used it this morning. Love Kate Somerville ExfoliKate. Love this. Absolutely love it. I use it in the shower. I get my face wet and put a pea size of that on my fingers and gently rub a little more aggressively right in here where my pores are bigger. Rub it on and let it sit, and you can feel the enzymes in it. Now for my next category. We just got through with, what was that? My camera had to cool off. We just got through with exfoliants, and I was telling you how much I love the Kate Somerville ExfoliKate. Love it. When I run out of that product, I'll repurchase it. Peel. I do not do peels at home. My favorite is the MicroNeedling treatment that I get at the Medi-Spa. I work at Mount Pleasant Medi-Spa, and part of my package for working there is a deep discount on skin treatments. And I have not had a microneedling treatment done recently. The most recent thing I've had done was sublative. But both of those stimulate collagen, improve elasticity, and cell renewal. It diminishes the appearance of pores and fine lines. So as far as, and you do flake, there is a little bit of flaking 4 to 10 days post-treatment. So that would be my favorite peel. And then to speed along, to make the skin let go of the flakes, I use the Paula's Choice, and that usually loosens the flaky skin and I get a better makeup application. The next category is Tulle, and Kathy mentioned the tinkles. I use these very seldom, and I use it very gently if while I'm applying my makeup and I hold up my magnifying mirror and I see some hairs like in the corner of my mouth, I'll get those. more often than not, I put a new blade on my Gillette razor, and it has a gel strip, and I do my whole face. And I even do up here. I keep my finger over my brow so I don't hit my brow, and I even go down my nose. Very gently with this, I just let it, I don't put any pressure, I just let it glide over my skin. I have found that if I'm not conscious of what I'm doing and I allow myself to space, that's why I went away from these. If I allow myself to space while I'm using these, I can cause razor burn on my face. And I have seen others in my office at work. They said, "What is this? What am I doing?" I'll say, "Are you shaving your face?" And they go, "Yeah, I'm using the tinkle on the way to work while I'm driving." So she obviously spaced and gave herself razor burn. So anyway, that's why I don't use that, except for very, you know, on the occasion. The next category is SPF. My SPF, when I go to the beach or go fishing with Pat or go to the pool, whatever I do, I usually have on foundation, and most foundations have, they're definitely a physical block. By the time I put on, there's usually something that I put on my face. The moisturizer, the foundation, the powder, there's usually some, either a or a chemical or physical sunscreen. Then, this is my favorite sun protection. Then I wear, this is what I wear when I go on the boat. Wow, it's tight. Why is it so tight? Oh, I know why I wear it tight. I wear it tight so that when we're riding in the boat, it doesn't blow off. But anyway, this is my True Religion ball cap, and it's got a really long brim. I wear this to shade my face. And then I wear Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration Broad Spectrum SPF 50 on my body. And it smells good, and it's pretty, it sparkles, and I just reapply it again and again if I feel like I'm cooking. It usually does the trick. It usually keeps me from burning. I may get a little, my skin may turn a little golden. I tan easily. So I use this for when I'm going to be exposed to full-on sun. On a day-to-day basis, I do not wear any sunscreen except for what's in my foundation. So that's my favorite sun protection, is my True Religion hat. On to the next one. Scalp. A couple of years ago, a while back, when I went through a very rough period in my life between raising teenage boys and death in the family, losing a favorite pet, a dear beloved favorite pet, just a lot of tragedy all at once. My hair started thinning out, and I started using Jamaican mango and lime black castor oil. And I would put it on my fingertips and massage my scalp. And just keep putting it. And while I have this on my bedside table, get it on my fingertips, get my fingertips and massage my scalp. I think both the combination of bringing blood flow to the surface of your scalp, getting those follicles stimulated, and the castor oil which is a kind of a accepted treatment to get both eyelash, you know, a natural treatment for eyelashes, eyebrows, and your hair. This is what I would use. And I did find that I was getting new hair growth, and I don't know whether this may be new. I don't know whether this is new hair growth or not. This may just be the, you know, I may be like a terrier. It grows to one length, and then it, you know how terriers don't shed? Their hair just gets to one certain length and then it stops. Well, that's probably what that is right there. But anyway, as far as the scalp treatment, that's what I used when I noticed, or I did use. I don't have a problem with it anymore. I would massage, and I did notice you could feel, I would have Pat feel with his fingers, and you could feel the new stubbles coming in. Okay, oh, let's see, I think there was one more somewhere. Okay, it's not on the list, but I did recall Kathy mentioning her favorite lip treatment when she did her video. And my favorite all-time treatment, and I'm out of it now, is the La Mer lip balm. I had a pot of that, and Pat and I used it every night. I would massage it into my lips. I think it's Rosie Huntington Whiteley. She says there's a lip treatment that she likes that has, I think it may have a gold applicator. And she massages it on, and she says she spaces while she does it because it feels so good. Well, we did that with the La Mer balm. It's pepperminty, and we would just rub. And Pat would use it, and I would use it, and we'd sleep in it, and we'd wake up in the morning, and our lips would still, it would still be coated. It would still be there. I felt like I never had peeling, chapped lips. Never. It was fabulous. Anyway, it's pricey, and I ran out of it, and I have things here and there that don't measure up at all to the quality of the La Mer. That is my all-time favorite. I've heard other YouTubers say it's not all that. It's got a high price tag and it doesn't do anything. I love it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if anybody says it's got goose poop in it. I love it. And I'm going to use it whenever I have the opportunity to repurchase that item, I will. But in the meantime, when I want to, if I remember, this is my Grande lip, and it sits here on my vanity, and if I remember and I'm not in a hurry, I apply this to my lips before I start my makeup routine. And either I leave it on if I'm going to have a balmy look that day, or if I want a full-on color on my lips, then I'll pat it off and then go in with a full color. Today I left it on and then just added a little bit of color to the perimeter of my mouth to give it kind of an ombre look. I enjoy doing this tag, Kathy. I appreciate you inviting me to play along. If any of you other creators have a tag, I would be flattered if you would ask me or mention it to me so I could do it along with you. Y'all have a great day, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon.